Caution, speed camera ahead.
Welcome back to Don's Life. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining today. A couple of months ago, I reviewed this Cobra radar detector. It is called the RAD 700i. I've now had it for a couple of months. But in that video, we looked at the features and benefits of this device. In today's video, what I'd like to do is show you how to update, make sure everything's working properly. I also want to show you how to use the Drive Smarter app in a little more detail, as well as give you some examples of the various radar detection that it offers, so you know exactly what you're getting if you were to look at getting a device like this. Let's go. So the first thing we are going to do is update the device. To do that, we're going to need to find a computer. We're going to need to plug it into the computer and go to their website. Go to support, update your device, find radar detectors and your model number. You will first need to download some software either to your PC or to your Mac. Detailed instructions are included on this page and you'll be led through a series of prompts till you finally get the software installed. If there is an update available, the software update button will turn green. It looks like there is an update available, so let's do that now. It looks like the update that we have is for the GPS database, so we'll let that do its thing. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to update. You can see the progress bar here. Well, that wasn't so bad. It took just under 1 minute. Now that we're up to date, let's take a closer look at the Drive Smarter app. Make sure to have the app downloaded. They give you this QR code to make it easy. The Drive Smarter app is definitely more convenient than fumbling with the physical buttons on the device itself. Okay, let's open the app, allow it to connect to the RAD 700i. Now we should see a map with our GPS location. In the bottom right corner, we can report alerts for police spotted, photo enforcement, caution areas, and traffic jams. This is where the community alerts become really useful since owners of other Escort and Cobra products can add their alerts here as well. In the bottom left, we can recenter on our GPS location. In the top right, we can toggle current traffic conditions, as well as just above that, we can turn on or off audible alerts on our phone. In the top left, we can see the current posted speed limit and our GPS tracked speed. Above that is our main menu. Here is where we'll see our connected devices. We can add a nickname and even more devices or vehicles if we have them. Next, we can check notifications to see if anything's come in that we should be alerted for. Doesn't look like we have any at this moment. Next, we have our account settings where we can set up our profile and a Mayday setup that will send a message to emergency contact in the event of a severe impact, as well as you can notify your insurance agency. Keep in mind that Cobra and Escort have dash cameras integrated into some models as well. So the next feature is not able to be demonstrated in this video, which is the gallery live view. You can click here to see which compatible devices would be available. Moving on to the app settings, here is where you can make most of your adjustments. We can go to our alert types, for example, and we can set up our community radar, our community alerts, and our defender alerts. A couple more settings to note. We can set the alerts to play audibly through the app. We can also change the look of our location on the GPS by changing the icon. I have it set to car, but you can pick a dot or an arrow as well. I'd be remiss if we didn't look at the options to make adjustments on the radar itself. Here's a look at some of the settings. You can check the device information here. We can adjust our language settings. We can also change the units from metric to English. We can turn voice on or off. If we're using an always on circuit, we can turn smart power on to avoid a dead battery. We can adjust our brightness. We can select the display color. We can set an overspeed alert chime. We can also choose what is marked on our map. Pretty much the only thing we can't do in the app is adjust the volume. One of the most difficult things is to capture a recording of a police radar going off. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any of that, but it did save us from a couple speed traps that we had on a road trip to Edmonton and back, which is about 1,000 kilometers. However, I do have some footage for you of red light cameras and speed cameras on what those alerts look like. Here is what the startup sequence sounds like.
Testing. System ready.
Now let's go for a drive. Here's an example of a red light camera. Notice the distance bar as you move closer to the location.
Caution, red light camera ahead.
This intersection has cameras and flashes on every corner.
Red light camera.
This example is a photo radar warning.
Caution, speed camera ahead.
It also has a distance bar as you get closer to the target.
Speed camera.
Both of these examples, you will get a final alert when you are at the location. Well, I hope you enjoyed this update. I tried to make it as informative as I could, show you how to update it, show you more information on the Drive Smarter app, and as well give you some examples of various detection that's out there. I still think this is a great companion for any driver. I think it punches above its weight, which is something I said in the original video, meaning that it gives you tremendous value for the price. At this price point, this packs a lot of features that some premium models also include. So if you want to get yourself one, I will definitely leave a link in the video description below. You can also go there just to get more information. But if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. Please consider subscribing, and we'll talk to you next time.